All right, you can get the stream started here.
We're live?
Cool,
Okay.
cool. Yeah, so the players are arguing about rock, paper, scissors right now. We know we're going to be seeing Pokemon Panda versus the Ridley.
Earlier they were making a big deal about the audio wasn't loud enough, so we got a speaker.
And then
but,
they didn't want the speaker.
Yeah. Now they've decided they're happy with what they have.
We haven't started it because there's a debacle of audio. Yeah, so here's where we're at now.
Grandpa versus Odii. Grandpa with the red Ridley.
Yeah, a little bit of history between these two, or not between these two players, but of these two players. Odii he started playing in Ultimate. He's been kind of grinding since the game came out, through quarantine at his house, and he's really on the come up, I think. He's got a lot of really good things about his play. His biggest thing is his mentality. Grandpa, on the other hand, he's a Smash 4 veteran. He's been playing since then. He played Cloud back in that game, and he's had a pretty on and off career with Ultimate, I'd say, where he plays at certain times, at other times he could care less about the game, but I'm excited to see what his Ridley can do.
Yeah, I think this is his second tournament back since
I think it's most people's
2 years ago.
Yeah. Maybe third.
No, it's not his third.
No, I mean, but it's most people's third. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Off the top of that, though, getting into the game, we see a little misinput coming from Odii. He's in the corner here. Not a great position to be at, and we really see Mike taking full advantage of these.
Oh, down-tilt up smash.
Sir.
Odii at 70 on Squirtle.
Okay, but this is where he gets his opening, right? Because it's like, he just needs one. Oh, maybe on Squirtle. On Ivy, a lot. Odin's kind of characteristic for his big combos.
Very, very known for his Ivy, I would say.
Yeah, I'd say so. And just like that, the game's even. He's on Charizard, which I'd say probably has more potential power. And we audibly hear Mike. We see him laugh, and he meant to side B there. So we'll see what he can make of this ledge trap. And Odin just sharpening these platforms, getting
up air train, but gets cut short.
Taking the up smashes, or the up airs, and running with them, really. And we see Mike with these finally getting punished for these short hop airs. Odin in shield. He's dictating the pace of the game right now, and we really need to see it even up. I'm not going to say sooner than later, because I'm not a fan of rushing the game, but he does need to find his opening.
There it is. That might kill.
There it is.
That kills.
From one side of the stage to the other, corner to corner. And this game, it looks really behind, but Ridley's one of those characters that can just take a hit and run away.
Back to Ivy here. He's got him off stage, just throwing out the what do you call those?
Razor League.
Razor.
Yeah. What's it called? The green spinny thing. The
I wanted to say boomerang, dude.
The fidget spinners.
But it doesn't come back.
You see a neutral get up here, and Odin going for it again. And I like that out of shield option from Mike, knowing that he won't be able to outframe data him, but he will be able to outrange.
Another side B.
Oh. Or I guess a better way
wiggles out.
Is he wouldn't win the interaction with frame data, but he would win it with range.
Yeah.
And Odin, it's not as skewed as it was in his favor a second ago, and now it's even, and that was such a nice angle on the down.
Down angle, forward tilt.
Yes.
To catch the
Calm a punk the way he hit the daft. No?
No.
No. Maybe another one.
No.
No?
No. Keeping him out of range with the forward tilts.
Just like Daft Punk, we see Odin starting an around the world here. No?
No, man.
You don't?
I don't understand, I guess.
Well, you see, Daft Punk is a band, and
the
way Odin's playing is gonna get him banned. You know what I'm saying? He's playing like a monster. Yeah, so Mike getting the corner pressure here.
Nice back air.
Nice
classic.
The classic. And Odin offstage versus
Fireball. Oh.
And like that, snipes him out of his recovery.
The fireballs are like a weirdly really good move.
Yeah, they're insanely good for like
janky as hell.
Here's the thing, they're relentless, right? So it's one after another, after another, after another, and you don't get an end of them. So it's like you could be right on the ledge, you could get hit by one, and then suddenly you're like close to the bottom blast out.
Yeah, and a lot of the time you have time to go out there and follow it up. If the first one hits and it chains into the rest.
Like Ridley, he's got his nair.
Yeah.
He's got his back air.
dash
wouldn't-
attack.
Yeah, exactly. With dash attack, he's got his forwarder. He has so many disjointed tools to punish off stage.
Yeah.
Here's our handsome faces.
We got
Tango
Wisdom
down
in the back.
Wisdom in the back, chilling. Big chilling just here for the show. We got me, I'm Ifyo. You've probably seen me on the other camera.
Every now and then.
Every now and then.
I don't see any character switches. I doubt that would ever happen. Which stage do you think?
What stage? I think
They just played on Battlefield.
I think we're gonna see either a PS2 or a small Battlefield.
I was thinking Smashville, or not
No,
Town.
I don't think you want to take a Ridley to a Smash.
No?
No. And here's the reason why I say that is because his Nair covers so much of that platform. I guess the same can be said for Ivysaur down air though, so it's kind of what you view as the lesser of two evils. And Odin already showing a commanding surface game.
Nice down tilt.
Down tilt sending in the other direction,
Very
arguably
weird.
a better position for Odin. And Mike getting his opening here. His bread and butter, I'm not sure if that's true. Like the forward air down tilt up smash, it might be. He could have been just a little off on his frames there. But I would have gone for a nair there personally, just set up the edge guard. And I
Another
like...
F tilt.
And that just snipes him out. It's the same thing we saw at the end of game 1.
The Charizard killer.
One thing I really like is when you see characters on stage use their disjoints to edge guard. I think it's just it's really useful, like, it's good utilization of character knowledge displayed by whoever's taking advantage of it. Oh,
No
just
way.
like that. Like, these forward tilts are so powerful.
Caught him on the tether. Tether whips him around a
And we
lot.
see it down there. Oh, not quite. I like the up air there. Good wait from Odin. And through the stage.
Through the
Into the
entire,
depths.
the
He hits
entire
the down.
Smashville stage.
You
No
love
jab
to see
lock.
it, actually. Oh, and I like the parry. He gets a little bit of an advantage. Getting Mike in the corner here now. As Squirtle, Ridley's one of those characters that's hard to edge guard. And that's why, because his uppies is so difficult to contest.
I would just stick on stage with
And I
Ivy.
like the get up attack.
Go for the down airs.
How is he going to get off this platform? How is he going to get out of this disadvantage stage? This one is an invincible option. And he's just drifting away with his areas. You know, he's creating that pressure without really committing. Oh, 1-2. And how does he get the follow-up here?
Chase him down.
Chases and ooh!
Nice. Razor
Great
Leaf into up
conversion
air,
from
and
Odin.
Razor Leaf into up B.
I was skeptical, but the Smashville counterpick seems to be working out pretty well.
It's definitely good for those Ivy carry-offs,
Yeah.
but
It's really an Ivysaur stage through and through. And 1-2. How are we going to see him continue? He hits the up B, and it's been all Odie this whole stuff. And I like
Saves
the
him.
coverage there.
saves him.
I don't think he was dead. I think he had the drift there. I could
don't
be
think
wrong.
so.
And the back air, Odin in control this game. Oh, we see that. Are we going to see a down air? A forward tilt. I would have gone for the down air to avoid the potential of a 2-frame there, because throwing a hitbox out like that can be dangerous. The forward tilt is very good though. Perfectly spaced. He got the disjoint hitbox of it too. That's what you like to see, and we're going into a game 3.
I wonder how reliable that forward tilt, the 2-frame is. It can't be too good, can it?
I think it's solid. I think
Yeah?
it's active for like enough frames to justify it. It kills, and it's very low committal.
Because Ridley's uppy is very you see it coming for
Yeah.
like 3 seconds before it happens.
Yeah, so you
If
can.
F tilt is a real option to just continue, going for the timing,
No,
that's
like,
a killer.
I think it's active at least 3 frames.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's a solid tool.
What stage do you think Mike will pick?
What's that?
What stage do you think Mike is picking?
What not? I think we probably see a run back. I could be wrong. Oh, I am wrong. So we're on Northern Cave. I'm curious how the stage benefits Ridley, because he has more recovery mix-ups, I'd say. He's
is
able to
big.
recover from high.
It's a nice big stage for, and especially with some of these fireball kills against
think-
Charizard, maybe you don't need.
I think I think the biggest thing though is Odin's going to be able to take advantage of Charizard very well on the stage. I think Charizard really thrives on a stage like this where he can get you in the corner and then he can create mix-ups on the platform. Charizard in a similar thing, or Ridley in a similar thing.
Odie gone through all 3 swaps already. He's back to Squirtle.
Back to Squirtle. He was just using them as air dodges, if anything. And I'm curious about these swaps. I wonder if it's nerves, if it's deliberation. It's hard to say. And we see both players kind of just feeling each other out neutral right now. We can tell that Odin's kind of got a better handle on what Mike wants to do this game. And now we're kind of seeing Mike try and figure out how Odin's adapting and how he's going to be in the driver's seat. It's just an up smash.
Double up
If
smash.
at first it doesn't work, try again. Alternatively, you could view it as the definition of insanity.
No, I think it's a genius.
I think it's genius. Grandpa Einstein. That is what we're looking at right now.
Down air? No.
Are we going
a little
to see
too far
Odii
away
hawking
from the edge.
in the back seat?
Okay, back air off stage. Up. Ooh. Down tilt, I mean.
Alright, and I like it. Getting the Nair out, using his switch as like a pseudo air dodge, and then using his fastest option to get back. And we see Mike actually covering these spaces where he's switching now with that lingering Nair, guaranteeing that he's going to get
Back
some hits.
throw Ivy kill.
And we're at an even game. I like Odin starting it off on Charizard, but he switches right back to Squirtle. You see, I don't like the percent he's at, considering like the options that Mike has. He has side beat.
I think he's just trying to rotate back to Ivy because Ivy's probably the best in this matchup, just with Razor Leaf and Nair alone.
I'm inclined to agree with you, to be honest. Are we going to see a down air? Well, not quite there. And we see
Avoids
Odin
the
figuring out
fireballs.
creative ways to get around the fireball. Just waiting around, using the side beat to stall it a little bit.
Sounds like my match is up. Wisdom.
Wisdom take over. And just like that, we see Grandpa in the driver's seat. You've been watching from the bleachers here, Wisdom. What do you think about this?
The back there, I think Odii should space a little bit, space Ridley out a little bit more.
Like create more space kind of between when he's in his space.
Because, yeah, like just like that, just attack his shield.
I think
That's how he gets punished a lot of the
going for
time.
like a lot of reckless disadvantage options.
Right.
I think that's the biggest thing hurting him right now. Because he's like getting hit, he's losing neutral, and then he's playing it like he's still in neutral. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ooh.
The drift
Don't
back
see
there.
any crazy commitments here from Mike. He's just really looking to hold his lead.
Yeah. As he should, honestly.
Yeah, no, I agree. Wholeheartedly.
Oh my god,
great
that's gonna kill,
coverage.
right?
And we see the facial reaction. Odin shocked down smash work there, and just like that, we see Mike proceeding on. The winners round
Such
three
a
here.
big hitbox on that smash.
Such a big hit. That was